And a very pleasant good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live here on LIRebels.com. This is the championship game of the LIAHL Squirts 10 and under, and the Long Island Rebels and the Long Island Edge 3 and 4 seeds ready to take the ice here this morning. Josh Hirsch with you here on LIRebels.com and YouTube as we get set to go in the championship game of this weekend's tournament. The Rebels come out the 3 seed in white, with Michael DiGirolamo in goal, and in black, it's the Edge with Darren Hallisey in net. And the Rebels chasing immediately, going from left to right on your screen, picked up by Danny Esposito. Sends it in the middle. A quick fake and a head shot, and it's blocked from Joey Villani. Then comes into the corner. Back out to the right point, taken there by Grayson Benoit, and taken down to the left point now, where Esposito will chase it down. Esposito tries to make a nice move between the legs. Second attempt block, gets it back, sends one towards the net, knocked away by Hallisey, and the rebound shot slapped wide. Good early pressure here from the Rebels in the first half minute. Esposito gets to the puck again, comes to the middle of the ice, picked up by Aiden Strelecki. Long shot deflected, and it goes off the top of the crossbar. Hallisey got a piece of the glove, and it just hit the top of the crossbar, fluttering down. Edge still haven't gotten it out. Now it's blocked at the right point by Strelecki. Falling down is John Wheeler, but the Rebels able to keep it alive to the point, and then hops over Benoit's stick, and it's taken up the left side by Luke Denley's got a chance on goal. Denley moves in, he shoots, he scores! The first rush the other way, and the Edge score. Luke Denley going end to end with a good shot past the glove of DiGirolamo.
8 from 92.
Edge goal scored by number 8, Luke Denley. Assist to number 92, Stephen Katagas. Time of the goal, 1 minute 5 seconds. That's Denley from Katagas at 1:05 of the first period. So the Rebels, who dominated the first minute, now down on the scoreboard on the first chance the other way for the Edge. And a good conversion by Denley after the puck hopped over Benoit's stick. Now coming back into the offensive zone. Mizzarella for the Rebels. Blocked off into the corner, gets it back. Trying to set something up on the left wall. Shot towards the net, deflected, it goes in! It hit the skate of the defenseman in front. And the Rebels tie it up just 32 seconds later. Brendan Johnson will get the goal as his shot deflected in from the point. Rebels goal scored by number 10, Brendan Johnson. Assist to number 97, Nicholas Mizzarella. Time of the goal, 1:37. Johnson from Mizzarella at 1:37 of the first period. And the Rebels pressuring again. It's a high-flying start to this game, a goal apiece in the first 97 seconds. That puck came out of the zone, and an offsides called against the Rebels. Villani couldn't hold it. And both teams will change. 2:01 into the first period. And 1-1 already on the scoreboard. It's been all Rebels except for the breakaway goal by Luke Denley. Off the face-off, Rebels trying to get it deep, instead is poked the other way, and Villani will take it back at his own blue line. Backhands one along. Comes towards the Edge blue line. Jack Austin knocks it back forward. And now the Edge trying to get something set up, immediately taken back to the middle and poked along by Dennis Harrington. Harrington goes left wing into the offensive zone, sends one all the way through, and then flicked back into the corner by Austin. Picked up, though, behind the net by the Rebels. Turning with it there is Flynn. Centering pass goes all the way through. Going to chase down Thomas Pasarina in the corner. Gets it back to Flynn behind the net. Centering pass intercepted. Coming out and up with it, Jack Kozin. Goes left a little too far for the intended target, Jake Sylvia, and back come, or rather Asher Hirsch, and back come the Rebels. Right side, Harrington. His chance blocked. Nice defensive play there by Andy Korber as it's flicked behind the net, and Korber will take it for the Edge. Korber with some speed up the right side. Korber still in the offensive zone. Still Andy Korber trying to go all the way, and a shot pad save. and the rebound flicked wide by the goal scorer Denley. Korber will get there again. Korber knocked away from her, and coming up the left side, Mizzarella poked away. Korber gets it back to Denley, and a chance for an odd man rush with the Rebels changing. Denley walks in, he shoots, knocked down by DiGirolamo as he went down to a knee and fought it off. And the Rebels able to skate it out. Coming back up the right side is Mizzarella with the puck. Trying to find some teammates in front, forced back into the corner. And they do battle there. 4 minutes into the first period. 1-1 here in the Squirt Championship game in the LIAHL. Knocked away behind the net. Picked up there by Joseph Buonacore. And he's able to clear to the line, but not out. Nice hold in there by Mizzarella. Makes a couple moves to the left side. Wrist one. Knocked down in front. And the puck picked up in the corner again by the edge. There's Buonacore able to clear it out. 2-on-1 for the edge if they got to that puck, but first to it, Dylan Lemke. And taken back by the edge of the neutral zone. Battle there, flicked away. And coming up the left side, Katagas. Knocked away from Katagas, forcing the corner for Denley. Denley fakes, calling for it on the left side there was Tenenbaum. Well, the puck missed him, and all the way back down come the Rebels. On the right side, Strelecki. Moving, shooting, save. And the rebound knocked down in front. Two edge players collided with each other. Allows the Rebels to get another chance. Shot by Lemke goes all the way into the corner. Centering pass comes Esposito out of front. Stick save by Hallisey. Out to the right point. Held in by Lemke. And then taken away by Denley. Denley trying to work up that left side again. He's done it well in the first half of this first period. Now he's veered off into the corner. The edge trying to regroup there. Up the right side, Esposito picks it up for the Rebels, though. Sends a pass into the middle of the ice. Tipped away from Strelecki and gets it back. Strelecki looking, right circle. Strelecki holding, shooting, scores! Good low shot to the blocker side. And the Rebels take their first lead of the game midway through the first period. Rebels goal scored by number 24, Aiden Strelecki. Assist to number 15, Danny Esposito. Time of the goal, 5:44. Strelecki from Esposito at 5:44 of the first period. So the Rebels take the lead after a sequence that was a lot more even than the first couple minutes. But on a counterattack, Strelecki came up the right side and able to knock it past Hallisey to give the Rebels the 2-1 lead. Down to the left corner. Puck poked behind the net as the Rebels looking to add to the lead. Flynn's got it behind the net. Stuff attempt blocked. Coming out the other side, centering pass blocked again. That was Harrington who had the chance. Comes over to the left side. Ooh, a little collision there between Kim and Delio. And the edge comes out with it. It's Kyle Walker with the puck. Spins into the offensive zone, but then lost it. And the Rebels cleared out. And back is Ethan Blumberg. Pass intercepted in the middle by Wheeler. Wheeler with speed, 2-on-1 down low. Wheeler on the right side. Wheeler looking, shoots, pad save by Hallisey. And the rebound picked up by the edge. 5 minutes ago in the first period. Bombing up the left side with speed is Walker, but lost the puck. And it's taken away by Delio on the left side. Delio falls down, though, into the boards. Walker chips it. And helped out there by Grayson Benoit. And out come the Rebels the other way. Dumped in by Flynn. He'll go for a change. Same with Harrington as the edge clears it while the Rebels changing the forwards. Shot back in by Benoit. Rebels, or rather the edge, have it behind the net. Denley, the forward, is there. Poked at. Comes to the middle of the ice. It was very close to too many men on the ice for the edge as they made a change in the defensive zone trying to get the puck out. But able to do so, and here they come in the middle. Intercepted nicely, though, by Adam Shelowitz, and then knocked away and back into the offensive zone by the Rebels. Pass blocked. Posarina on it there, knocked away from him. And the pinball game continues, finally knocked back towards the Rebel blue line where Benoit will pick it up there. Grayson Benoit knocks it ahead. Right under the stick of Mizzarella. Brings it in the offensive zone, gets around one. Trying to make a move around two. Mizzarella on the backhand, save made by the sprawling Hallisey, and he holds on. Great moves there by Nick Mizzarella. Picking the puck up in the neutral zone, getting around two edge players, but a sprawling save down to the left from Darren Hallisey. Face off to the left of Hallisey with 3:39 to go here in the first. It's controlled by the Rebels, and a shot from the point knocked down and unable to get it between his skates there, Gladowski. Knocked out to Denley, and the Edge have a chance for a 3-on-2. Here's Denley to the offensive zone. Denley waits, centers it in front, and then falling down, unable to get the puck on net is Katagas. It was a good pass from Denley as the puck knocked on goal and gloved down by DiGirolamo. 3:12 to go. Great pass by Denley, as I was saying. Katagas couldn't quite get his stick in the right place, and it went between his legs. 3:12 to go in the first. Face off to the right of DiGirolamo, and it's picked up right off the draw by Esposito. He tries to go the other way. All the way down, Esposito shoots it wide from the left circle. Esposito won the face-off forward to himself and just skated down there, couldn't finish it. But the Rebels still have a chance in front. Puck poked away towards the face-off circle, and Denley will get it out. And now a chance for a 2-on-1. Katagas up the middle. Now Denley joins the rush to make it 3. Katagas drops it off. Forehand, backhand, collision in front of the net. And we get a whistle saying that the referee saying he lost sight of the puck as it squirted away eventually. A good look there from Katagas, Denley, and Peyton Tenenbaum, but couldn't quite find the finishing touch again. So still 2-1 Rebels. 2:40 to go in the first period. Ooh, a collision there at the blue line as Wheeler knocked down Buonacore. Play is allowed to continue. Taken by Matt Giampetruzzi in his own zone. Nice pass ahead to Sylvia, and he lays it on forward just a little bit behind the on-rushing Walker, though. And it's kept alive on the right side, though, by Kim. Sending it down low to Druzas. Picked off in the middle by Brendan Johnson. And out comes Harrington. Harrington for the Rebels into the offensive zone. Harrington still on it. Passes blocked, gets it back. Wrists one towards the net, deflected behind. Whiffed that on the clearance. Harrington had a chance, or rather Johnson had a chance at it. And again, a trip there, and the Edge coach is looking for a penalty and not finding one. Been a couple of collisions so far in this first period, but with 1:35 to go, nothing called by the referees. Here's Kim, knocked away, and then picked up by Wheeler. Fires it in from the neutral zone, knocked away by Hallisey as the Rebels change it up. 80 seconds left in the first period. Rebels leading 2-1. 2 goals in the first minute and a half of the period. Edge first, then the Rebels tied it, then about halfway through, Strelecki's goal has given the Rebels a 2-1 lead. Knocked back in with only about a minute to go to the Rebel zone. Last minute of play in the period. Coming up the left side is Delio with the puck into the offensive zone. Delio with the Edge changing behind the play, trying to get back into it. Centers it off, and it just deflected off a stick and ended up behind Mizzarella. 43 seconds left in the frame. Mizzarella tried to knock it down in the neutral zone, did for a second, but couldn't find a loose puck. Now it is picked up by Ciafroni, moving in, shoots, save, and the rebound stopped again by Hallisey. Behind the net now, 26 seconds left in the period. Knocked away on the left side by Theo Baltic, and cleared up the left for Aldman with the puck. In the middle, knocked away, 12 seconds to go. Mizzarella tries to get there, poked away from his stick. Hopped over the stick of Asher Hirsch back into the edge zone. Blumberg kicked it forward, 2 seconds and 1, and that's the end of the first period. The Rebels dominated the first couple minutes, but found themselves behind after just a minute 5 as Denley came down on a rush and fired one past DiGirolamo. But then 32 seconds later, the tying goal from Brendan Johnson, and then at the 5:44 mark, just before the midway point of the period, Aiden Strzelecki with a good shot from the right side made it 2-1 Rebels, and that's where we stand after 1. No penalties or power plays here in the first. And teams will switch ends for period 2. So they collect their pep talks. Alexander Katagas, the coach of the Edge, and Kevin Young, Jason Gladowski, Eric Johnson on the bench for the Rebels. So Hallisey heads back to the other net. Gian Petruzzi, Wanakori, Denley, Katagas, and Tenenbaum start things for the Edge. And then led out by Michael DiGirolamo come the Rebels to the right side now. Shelowitz, Strzelecki, Prosserina, Benoit, and Esposito. And ready to go. Denley and Esposito on the draw. Denley wins it. Gian Petruzzi with the puck for the Edge, sends it into the offensive zone. Benoit has it there. Shoots it back the other way. Off to the point. Gian Petruzzi holds it in. Katagas with the puck down low. Katagas makes a move around Benoit. Esposito there to help out. Sharp angle shot from Denley goes wide, and he'll go chase it down himself. Centering pass intercepted by Shelowitz. And then Shelowitz makes a couple moves and finds his way out to the neutral zone. Shelowitz ahead, knocked down, and trickles into the corner. And it's poked out in front. Good poke check by Hallisey, and then the puck knocked down. Played cleanly, and Katagas trying to clear it, can't do it yet. Rebels trying to put on that pressure they put on in the beginning of the first period as well, but it's chased out, and Benoit will get it back at her own blue line. Some Benoit ahead, and picked up by Strzelecki. His goal, the difference right now. Strzelecki moves in right side, tries to poke it through. Coming out is Hallisey, still out of his net, as the puck ended up behind, and then a good poke check again by by Gian Petruzzi from Esposito to prevent another scoring chance. Tenenbaum brings it back into the offensive zone. Tenenbaum for the Edge, falls down, and puck comes across the right side. Katagas. We do have a penalty coming up here. This will be on the Rebels. First power play of the game coming up at the 92nd mark of period 2. See who goes for the Rebels. It's Grayson. Rebels penalty to number 11, Grayson Benoit. Minor penalty for tripping. Time of the penalty is 1 minute 30 seconds. That's Benoit, minute 30 penalty for tripping at a minute 30 of the second period. Right off the draw, shot stopped by DiGirolamo as the first power play of the game belongs to the Edge. Trailing 2-1. And Esposito able to break out shorthanded. He's got a chance if he can get to this loose puck. He does. Esposito to the net. Couldn't find the shot. Able to get it back. Esposito shorthanded. Everybody's in the Edge zone right now. Centering pass tipped in front. And just past Wheeler. Couldn't direct it goalward. 30 seconds gone by in the power play. Edge had the shot right away, but then it's been all Rebels, and another shot tipped away by Hallisey off of Villani's point shot. Again, the Rebels controlling things. Shot deflected, comes down low. Esposito makes a move, he scores! Danny Esposito with the shorthanded goal, and it's 3-1 Rebels. Rebels goal, a shorthanded goal scored by number 15, Danny Esposito. Assist to number 71, Dylan Lemke. And number 34, Jonathan Wheeler. Time of goal, 2:15. That's Esposito shorthanded from Lemke and Wheeler at 2:15 of the second period. So the Rebels lead 3-1 now. As the Edge still on the power play for 20 seconds. Brought in the offensive zone, flipped on goal. DiGirolamo will hold it. And he gets the stop with 17 seconds left on the power play. It was really great possession control by the Rebels after Esposito got that first breakout. They kept him in the offensive zone for a good 20 seconds. And finally, the shot from the point came down, got deflected by the defenseman. Esposito all alone in front made a great move and flipped a backhand in past Hallisey. Another shot off the face-off win is juggled and eventually held by DiGirolamo. 12 seconds to go on the power play for the Edge. Face-off tied up. Mizzarella fell down on top of the puck. Edge get it back. Baltic shot block. Power play is over. Benoit out of the box. Rebels kill it and get a shorty. Puck down low. They try to feed the man off the bench. It's Flynn. He's got a breakaway. Flynn in on goal. Shoots. Scores! The Rebels played that one perfectly. Benoit came out of the box. Flynn came off the bench. Delio hit him with the pass. And the good low wrister makes it 4-1 Rebels. Rebels goal scored by number 66, Ryan Flynn. Assistant number 19, Francisco Delio. Time of the goal, 3:13. That's Flynn from Delio at 3:13 of the second period. So the Rebels open up a 3-goal lead with 2 goals quickly here in the second period. Flynn, the last goal scorer, couldn't get it out. Buonacori sends it down low. Denley, a shot gloved out of the air by DiGirolamo. That puck was going well wide, but took no chances. .8:26 remaining here in the second. 2 goals, 58 seconds apart for the Rebels to go from 2-1 to 4-1. Puck cleared out. And Gian Petruzzi comes back to get it for the Edge. Off the boards. Denley tries to get there. And he does. Denley walks it in. On top of the right circle. Denley, backhand shovel pass across. Nobody there. Gian Petruzzi will come in for the left point to hold it. Wrist one towards the net is blocked. Pops up to the point and taken out by Buonacori. And it results in an offsides when he sends it back in. 4:05 gone by here in the middle frame. The Rebels on top of the Edge 4-1 here in the championship game of the 10 and under Squirts Tier 3 in the Long Island Amateur Hockey League. Rebels are the 3 seed in this tournament. The Edge are the 4th seed. Winning their semifinals yesterday, and here come Harrington for the Rebels. Puck knocked away and all the way back down. Might be an icing here against the Edge. It will not quite get there, so Shelowitz will have to play it. Shelowitz walks out in front, knocked away. Katagas able to send it back down low. Harrington will try again on his right. Knocked down by Katagas, held at the point by Gian Petruzzi. And then the puck intercepted by Shelowitz. And in the middle, couldn't find it in his skates, was Cole Gladowski. And that gives a chance for a 3-on-1 for Denley in the Edge. Denley centers it, pass tipped, and a great poke check by DiGirolamo. Still loose in front, and a great right pad save by DiGirolamo. Is going the other way. Gian Petruzzi holds it in. Denley blocked off. Gian Petruzzi had a block. And here comes Johnson up the right side, 1-on-1 with Buonacori. Johnson cuts to his right, more players joining, and then it's intercepted by Gian Petruzzi. And Denley's got it. Ahead of the play is Walker, but it goes off his stick and trickles towards the net. Going to be covered by DiGirolamo with 6:28 to go in the second. Two very good chances for the Edge there to get one back. DiGirolamo with the poke check on the first chance, and then the pad save with his right as he was moving left. Face off to his right now. And it is won by the Edge, but couldn't control it cleanly. From the right side, Korber had it blocked. Now Walker will chase it down the left half wall. Out to the point for Austin. A couple of Rebels collided as the puck comes across the zone, and nobody quite could get there in the black shirts either. Matthew Kim couldn't control it. Kim on the back check knocked it away, but then taken back by Villani for the Rebels. Dumps it in off of the shoulder of Austin as we're past the midway point of regulation. 4-1 Rebels on top. Comes over the left side, shot high by Aiden Strelecki. Comes over to the right. Passerino with the puck. Centering pass is blocked by Korber. Andy Korber goes to her left, up to the blue line, but not out. Held in by the charging Lemke, who's double teamed and the puck kicked out of the zone. Esposito tries to go back with him, but he's double teamed as well. And forced in the middle. Korber walks it in, but is well off sides as Kim hadn't cleared the zone yet. Going to stop with 5:22 to go in the second period. Face-off will be to the right side, just outside the Rebel blue line. A couple of players collided trying to figure out where to go. Picked up by Peck. John Peck into the offensive zone, knocked away. And another offsides as the Edge couldn't hold it in. 5:14 now remaining in the second. 4 straight goals here for the Rebels. 2 in the first and 2 in the second. After the first goal of the game was scored by Luke Denley a minute 5 in for the Edge. Puck sent along the boards. Picked up at the red line by Blumberg and dumped into the offensive zone. Kozin will try to chase it down there for the Edge, but it's knocked out, and a chance for Flynn again on a breakaway, but it hopped over his stick. And Baltic will go back to get it first for the Edge. Baltic had it knocked away. Chase down in the corner, centering pass is blocked, and then it comes side of the goal for Flynn, trying to figure out what to do with it, but he could not get a shot away as Halsey went down to cut off the angle. Pass out in front, turning, wrist shot, stick shaft save from Ciafroni. Halsey just got that one, and now the puck out to center. Hirsch will try to chase it down there on the left side. Asher Hirsch into the offensive zone, spins around, centers it, but Kozin wasn't there. Sticked into the corner by DiGirolamo. Puck out to the point, held in by Blumberg, and picked off by Benoit and cleared out. Hirsch takes it again, and he falls down, is able to get the puck into the offensive zone. Under 4 minutes left here in the second period, as Esposito in the corner of his own zone turns it over. Pass towards the front of the net, poked away by DiGirolamo. Kozin lurking, and the Rebels come back in the offensive zone. Pass in the middle for Flynn, tied up by Baltic, and then picked up by Denley. 3-on-2 if the Edge hurry. Denley, though, nicely stepped up and played by Shelowitz. Just blocked Denley off, and he couldn't get by. Puck comes down, again fought for just outside the Rebel blue line. There's 5 players in there. And eventually it's taken by Mizzarella for the Rebels. Into the middle for Harrington. Harrington left side drops it off, taken away by the Edge, and Tenenbaum tried to get it up to Katagas, knocked away from him. And Mizzarella gets it back on the right side. Trying to get around Theo Baltic. Baltic forces Mizzarella into the corner. Denley comes in to help and turns the puck over. Katagas clears to the line, not out, stopped by Winiski. And sent down low. Mizzarella, shot, save, and the rebound flicked aside. Puck loose, knocked away. Chance for a breakaway. Denley will run onto it. He's got a break. All alone. Denley shoots, save with the glove. He went high. DiGirolamo got him with the glove. Nice move, nice save. And it stays 4-1 with 2:15 to go in the second period. Back the other way comes Mizzarella into the offensive zone. Shrugs off one defender as the Rebels change behind the play. Mizzarella still on it, centering pass blocked. And Denley able to clear it out. Will try to chase it down. He's been out there for a long time, though. He does get to the puck. Denley fighting his way through. Gets there, shoots, save. And it draws a penalty as well. A hooking call is made. And for the second time in the period, the Edge will go to the power play. Timeout, Edge. The penalty on the Rebels is number 44, Joe Pasilico. Minor penalty for hooking. Time of that penalty, 13:10. It's Pasilico, minor penalty for hooking at 13:10 of the second period. So as you heard, the Edge take their timeout to try to set up a power play. Their second of the period, their first was disastrous, ended up in a shorthanded goal for Esposito after about 30-40 seconds of real dominant zone time by the Rebels. And a big chance here for the Edge to get this to within 2 going to the third period. And that's why Alexander Katagas and crew call the timeout, getting things set. See who they, and also Denley, who drew that penalty. Katagas and Tenenbaum, the top line, maybe give them a chance to breathe a little bit and come back out there. They were on for a while before and drew that power play, so they're still on. Wanakori and Gianpetruzzi on the points. Esposito on the faceoff on the PK. Denley able to win it. Shot, save in front, and glove down by DiGirolamo. That's a little head pat from Wheeler. Lemke and Strzelecki, the other penalty killers. Sorry, that's 19 Delio in front. As it's centered by Denley, blocked off, still behind the net. Denley trying to power his way past, can't quite get to the puck as he's knocked down. Tenenbaum able to get it back to Denley, centering pass off the side of the net. And then Delio able to walk out the left and will wait. I thought he was going to clear it. He didn't do it. Now lost his opportunity. Tries to go the other side. All over him is Katagas. And then Esposito comes over to help out. He clears. Gianpetruzzi holds it in for the moment. Then Esposito knocks it by him. Esposito finds a loose puck in the neutral zone. Walks in shorthanded. Centers it across to Wheeler. And he's poke checked away from behind Gianpetruzzi. 30 seconds left on the power play. 50 seconds left in the period. As Esposito tried to find him behind the net. Can't do it. Gianpetruzzi able to get it out. And Tenenbaum's pass behind Denley. Picked off by Esposito. Walks back in shorthanded. Esposito to the net. Blocked off. Drops it off Wheeler. And a shot deflected behind. Final seconds of the power play here for the Edge. Pass is blocked by Esposito. Comes to Tenenbaum. We're back to full strength. 20 seconds in the period. 2 Rebels collide. Tenenbaum moves in. He shoots. Saved by DiGirolamo. Went high. DiGirolamo got him with the blocker and the stick. And keeps it 4-1 with 5 seconds to go in the period. Let's see if the Edge can get one more shot away. They cannot. And that ends the second. Michael DiGirolamo coming up big in the second period with a number of very good saves, including one very late there. He has stopped 15 of 16 overall as we go to the third, with the Rebels leading the Edge 4-1, 12 minutes away from winning this thing. 2 goals early in the period for the Rebels. The shorthanded goal from Esposito after the shot from Lemke from the point deflected down and came right to his stick, made a nice move to the backhand. And then after the penalty ended, perfectly executed by the Rebels, Grayson Benoit went to the bench. Ryan Flynn jumped on the forward, and a perfect pass from Delio to Flynn. Flynn went in on the breakaway and ripped one past Darren Hallisey to make it 4-1, and that's where we stand going to the third. 2 minor penalties in the second period, both went against the Rebels, but as you heard, no goals on the power play and 1 short-handed goal for the Rebels on those 2 manpower advantages. So it'll be Flynn, Gladowski, and Strzelecki to start the period for the Rebels. Benoit and Villani on defense. And the Edge starts with Walker, Sylvia, Austin, Korber, and Kozin. Rather, Kim, the right winger. As Strzelecki moves it in, shot blocked in front. Benoit has it left side. Flips it in the corner. Flynn is there, out to the point, and Benoit and Villani crossed, and neither of them could get to that puck. It's all the way down to the Rebel zone. Blocked off, and Korber sends it down low. Kim had a chance for it, but Benoit got to the puck first. Kim harasses her, and Benoit able to get it out as they both collide. A couple more players go down. That's Korber and Strzelecki, and now it's Flynn getting the puck away. Flynn goes right. Flynn to the circle, forced into the corner. And Flynn gets hogtied and tackled there. No call coming to Kyle Walker. Flynn will try to chase it down again behind the net. Gets there in the left wing corner. Blocked by Korber. Flynn to Strzelecki, top of the left circle, makes a nice move around Walker. Shoots one, deflected behind. Gladowski centers it, nobody there. Held in by Benoit at the point, and long pass comes all the way through the zone. Cleared to the line and out. Good pressure in the first couple minutes by the Rebels in the third, trying to add to their 4-1 lead. There's a little hip check, and that's going to go for the first Rebel penalty power play of the game. As Strzelecki got knocked down, and body check against Kim. 19. Edge penalty number 19, Matthew Kim, minor penalty for body checking. Talent penalty in minute 41. That's Kim, minor for body checking in a minute 41 of the third. So the Rebels on their first power play, trying to add to a 3-goal lead. On the right side, shot from the point, blocked. That was Harrington who took the shot, hit Hirsch in front of the net. Comes right out to the slot. Oh, great chance for Shelowitz, but he shot it wide. Shelowitz trying to get it again, knocked away from him, comes out to the right point. Winiski's shot towards the slot. It's knocked down on the pile of bodies there and comes back out. Now flipped behind the net and cleared around the boards. Shelowitz at the left point stops it, comes into the circle. Shelowitz poked away, able to get it back. Centers it, blocked by Peck. 38 seconds on the power play, cleared but not out. Good effort there as Baltic tries again to clear it and can't do it. Good slide pass to Ciafroni. Gets it down low, charges the net, shoots, and a shoulder shrug save by Hallisey. Out to the right side. Winiski from the circle. Fenn on the shot, and Hirsch able to clear it out. Coming back to get it is Shelowitz. 5 seconds to go on the power play. It is over, and the Rebels now 0 for 1. Kim out of the box. And Shelowitz still has the puck, brings it in. Shelowitz left circle, still weaving his way, and finally ran out of room and got tripped up between 3 edge players. Puck out to the neutral zone, picked up by Wheeler. Shelowitz at the end of a long shift dumps and goes for a change. Wanakori ahead. Tenenbaum in the middle. Tenenbaum able to get it down to Altman. Altman brings it in, blocked and cleared out towards John Petruzzi at the red line. Edge trying to get it back going the other way. They're down 3 with 8 minutes to go in regulation time. John Petruzzi will have to chase it down in his own zone. But getting there first is Mizzarella to the left side. Long shot knocked down low, and a good save off of Wheeler, who was able to recover that puck. So Hallacy keeps it a 3-goal game. Here comes the edge. Pass a little too far for Tenenbaum. Cleared to the line. John Petruzzi holds it in. Denley on the right side makes a move. Denley goes to the net. Denley still with it. Centering pass blocked. Pinballs and knocked away by Brendan Johnson. Cleared to the neutral zone, and Mizzarella gets to the puck. Into the offensive zone on the right. And really shouldered into there by Katagas, and no call. As I say, it's a good clean body check in like levels of hockey where checking is allowed, but this is not one of them. In the middle, Wheeler. 1-on-2 into the offensive zone. Can't quite split the defense. Will chase the puck down though, centers it, and it's blocked away by Denley out to the right point for Lemke. And it's trickling around behind the net. Wanakori gets there first for the edge. And we'll skate it clear. Into the middle for Denley. Denley to the right side. Denley blocked away, and Esposito able to muscle his way out. Now it's Wheeler. Had Esposito but couldn't control the puck. Gets it back, tries to set it down low to Esposito, finally gets to him. Too many edge players there, and Tenenbaum will clear it up. Tenenbaum 1-on-3, gets by 1. Walks into the offensive zone, still on the puck. Right circle shot, popped up in the air, and sits on top of the net. It got deflected and landed right in that top netting where you keep the water bottle, and just sat there. So play a stop with 6:14 to go. Just about the midway point of the third, and the Rebels still holding on to that 3-goal lead. No scoring here so far in the third period. Off the draw, Flynn goes forward for the Rebels. Tries to gain the zone. Everyone's offside, though, and we'll blow that down with 6:06 to go. Flynn was just going a little bit too slowly and didn't have it synced up with Strzelecki and Esposito. Esposito calling some plays here to his wingers, what he's going to do on this faceoff if he wins it. But he cannot. Eventually able to get it back and gain zone on the right side. Esposito cuts to the net. Esposito still on. Esposito to the backhand. He scores! What a move by Esposito. And he makes it 5-1 with his second goal of the game with 5:55 to go in the third. Rebels goal, his second of the game. Unassisted, scored by number 15, Danny Esposito. Time of the goal, 6:05. That's Esposito. Unassisted for his second of the game at 6:05 of the third period. Rebels right back into the offensive zone, now leading by 4. Strzelecki centers it. Esposito couldn't find it, so Esposito lost the faceoff, but fought for the puck, got it on the right side, and then just went to the net, made a quick move down low, and tucked it behind Hallacy. A couple shots there. Hallacy makes the saves, and he gets the whistle with 5.5 to go in the third, but could not stop the one before, as Danny Esposito comes close to putting this game to bed. 5:30 to go. It's the Rebels by 4, and very close to desperation time for the edge. Face off to the right side of Hallacy. It's controlled by the Rebels, in a shot stopped by Hallacy. The rebound tip behind the net. It was Pasarina off the faceoff who had that chance. Puck to the left point. Stopped by Shelowitz. Walks down low, shoots, blocked, and then just tipped wide by Pasarina trying to get to the puck in front of the net. Edge able to get it out. And falling down was Asher Hirsch. And he is able to, the Edge able to recover it. Baltic will bring it ahead in the offensive zone. Runs into the defender Benoit. And with under 5 to play, it's into the Rebels offensive zone here. Gladowski centers it. Taken by Pasarina. Shot deflected down low. Where is it? The Rebels say, or I don't know, he's not saying he scored. He's just, Shelowitz just getting out of the way of everybody. Had his arms up. But after a brief look, Hallisey able to find the puck and hadn't gone in. 4:41 to go. Late change here for the Edge. Bringing on the top forward line of Denley, Katagas, and Tenenbaum. A defensive zone draw here. Denley couldn't win that draw. Baltic behind the net doing battle with Pasarina. Eventually comes through the blue line, and Katagas able to work it out. Katagas drops it off for Tenenbaum. Now ahead for Denley. Can't find the puck, though, and Benoit will play it out. Grayson Benoit around the boards. And clears it to the line. Denley holds it in. Gets it back to the top of the slot. Sends it for Tenenbaum down low. Good poke check away by Shelowitz. And he'll go the other way. 1-on-4. Shoots it into the corner and goes for a change. Under 4 minutes left now in the third period. Rebels leading by 4. 5-1 the score. On their way to the championship here. Katagas trying to get it in. Can't do it. So one of the Rebels fell down. Got the puck forward. Strzelecki, battle right in front of us. And it's won by Wheeler. And brings into the offensive zone. Stood up by Denley, who's able to get it out to himself. And Luke Denley brings it in. 3-on-3 in the offensive zone. Flips it to the middle. Too far for Katagas. And back comes Johnson to get to the puck first for the Rebels. Johnson couldn't clear it, though. So the Edge trying to get a forecheck going. Lemke trying his left side. Denley knocks him down. Jan Petruzzi calling for it in the slot. Instead of wraparound try. Stopped off a Tenenbaum. Second attempt blocked again. Comes behind the net. And puck out to the neutral zone. Jan Petruzzi sends it back in, but offsides. With 2:53 remaining. Faceoff will be at center ice. Edge change up the forwards now. They bring on Walker, Peck, and Walker and Sylvia. And Druzas. As it's shot from the left side, knocked down by Hallisey, and a little tackle in front of the net. Buonacori didn't like what one of the Rebels forwards, I think that was Wheeler, was doing so close to Hallisey. And kind of took him down, but nothing going to be called from that, it looks like. 2:37 left as the Rebels change. Face up to the right of Hallisey. It's picked up by the Edge and cleared all the way down. Looks like it's not going to make it for an icing. Settles down just inside the Rebel blue line. Truzes tries to turn it over, but helped out by Flynn. And the Rebels get it out. This could be an icing the other way. If the puck gets there, it will. Yes. 2:17 to go. And the faceoff back down into the Rebel zone. Kozin, Peck, and Aldman come on for the Edge to go on the offensive draw with Austin and Korber. Face off to the left of Michael DiGirolamo, who has been excellent in this game after giving up the goal on the first shot in the first, just past the first minute. Stopped everything since and hasn't a lot to do in the third period, but in the second period really came up big to keep the Rebels in front. We're down to 2 minutes. And the Rebels leading by 4. Esposito walks in looking for the hat trick. Esposito tried to leave it for Flynn, and Flynn couldn't get to it. I think that's what he tried to do. I don't know if he tried the little tuck move, but it didn't work either. With a minute 45 to go, Flynn behind the net with the puck. Stuff attempt saved by Hallisey. Second attempt blocked. Third attempt tries the other side, taken away by Korber. And then Flynn collides and goes down with Jack Austin. Eventually the puck caroms in the middle and Flynn gets it back. Knocked away by Austin again with 80 seconds to go in regulation. Austin ahead to Kozin. And it's flipped into the Rebel zone. But Esposito has the puck. Esposito walks ahead with it. Chance for a rush the other way. Esposito in all alone. Esposito waits, passes it across, shot, wide. Last minute of play in the third period. Esposito being very unselfish there, but the Rebels couldn't finish. Korber ahead, Denley calling for it. He would have a breakaway, but Aldman couldn't find him. 38 seconds to go, as the Rebels are going to win this one and win the championship. Sighting here on their home rink. Korber with 25 seconds can't clear it. Austin does. Battle in the neutral zone. Katagas cherry picking to get it to him with 17 seconds. Katagas ahead. Chased down from behind very nicely by Passerino. Dozen seconds to go. The Rebels fans started ringing bells. 7 seconds. Down to 4 seconds. The Rebels win it. 5-1 the final score. And they have taken the under-10 Squirt Championship in the LIAHL. Everyone gloves and sticks in the air. They mob DiGirolamo. And the Rebels, after going down 1-0 in a minute 5, score the final 5 goals of the game and take this one 5-1 as Benoit body checks herself into the boards. Everybody doing their own little celebrations. And their teams will shake hands and get the trophies presented. But a very excited group of Rebels. The Edge on the other side being consoled. A great run to the final as a 4 seed. Had the lead. Just couldn't find a way to get past DiGirolamo after that first shot. They definitely had the chances to score 5 goals in this game, especially in that second period. But DiGirolamo came up big. Esposito with the finishing goal in the third. The teams shake hands now. The Rebels winning it 5-1. So the Rebels will do a little celebration and then we'll do the trophy presentation. Congratulations to both teams, the Edge and your Squirt Minor champs, the Long Island Rebels. Both teams, please line up on their respective blue lines for the trophy presentation. The Rebels try to figure out where all their equipment is. As they get to the blue line, and first we'll have the second place trophy coming to the Edge here, I think.
Yeah, the captain of the Edge team.
Captain of the Edge, please come up to accept the runners-up trophy. One of the coaches will go do it. Congratulations to the Long Island Edge on their runner-up finish. Now the captain of the Rebels come up to accept the championship trophy. Now they'll all go mob the trophy. Congratulations again to the Squirt Minor champions, the Long Island Rebels. So the Rebels get their trophy. And they'll skate a lap around, led by the goaltender, Michael DiGirolamo. Go in front of their fans. Packed house here. The Edge will take team photo the other side. Rebels. It's tough to skate around there, avoiding all the helmets and gloves and sticks, but they're going to pass the trophy around and skate their laps. Again, it was the Edge scoring first on a break by Luke Denley, a minute 5 in. And then 32 seconds later, Brenton Johnson tied it. The Rebels took the lead midway through the first and never looked back. A short-handed goal by Esposito really took the life out of the Edge early in the second period. The Rebels scored again, and right after that penalty ended on a breakaway by Ryan Flynn. And then Esposito scored his second to cap it off in the third period. So that'll do it for our coverage here this morning of the LIAHL Squirt Minor Championship game. The Rebels defeat the Edge 5-1. They are the champs. Thanks for watching, and thank you, of course, as always, for your support here of Long Island Youth Hockey. Thanks to Tony, John, everyone else at Rebel Hockey Productions. Josh Hirsch wishing you a good rest of your Sunday. Again, the final score, the Rebels, the champs, they win it over the Edge 5-1.